Chapter 3 Squares and Square Roots. Let's get understood the meaning of squares. So the meaning of square is when we get multiply the given number with the number itself. So the answer we get is called the square of that number. Let's say the given number is x. So the square of that number is x multiplied by x. And x multiplied by x denoted as x raised to the power 2. It's called x square. So 2 multiplied by 2 is 4. So we can say 2 square is 4. You can see in the given example 4 square, which means 4 multiplied by 4. Same as 2 square, which means 2 multiplied by 2 we get 4. 4 square, 4 multiplied by 4 we get 16. 4 square is equal to 16. Now let's see the perfect square or square number. So a perfect square number, the number we get after multiply the given number to the number itself. Let's say 1 square means, which means 1 multiplied by 1. 4 is the square of 2, which means 2 multiplied by 2. So for the given example 4, 1, 9, 16, 25, all these are a perfect square number. Okay. Now the next thing we need to understand is that in a perfect square number there is always a pair of equal factor. Okay, for example we know the 4 is a perfect square number, which is 2's square. So here in this 4 there are factor of 2 and which is equal pair of factor. Okay, जैसे 25 है, 25 is the square of 5. So which means 5 multiplied by 5 we are here again equal factor 5 multiplied by 5. So if we need to understood or if we need to find any number is a perfect square or not, we need to find it out the equal factors, pair of equal factors. Okay, so here in this example 196 is given. So here we need to find it out the same equal factor like 25. How can you find that 25 has equal factor? By prime factorization. When you get the prime factorization, you will get 5 and 5, which is a equal factor. Same we will do with the 196. We will do the prime factorization. So here 2, then again 2, 98, again 49 and 7. So here you can see 2 and 2 and 7 and 7. We have find a pair of equal factors. Okay, so which means this 196 is a perfect square number. When we get a equal pair of equal factors, this means the given number is a perfect square number. So to find out any given number is a perfect square or not, we need to find it out their prime factorization. Okay, so if the question is same asking for whose number is the square, this 196 is a square, so which means there are factor of 2's, which means there is 1, 2, and there is a factor of pair of 7, so which means there is a 7. So 7 multiplied by 2, which means 14. So 196 is a square of 14. When you get 14 multiplied by 14, you will get 196. Same in this example 1764 is a perfect square or not, we will do the prime factorization. You will get all the pair of equal factor. 2 has a factor equal factor, 3 has equal factor, and 7 also has a equal factor. And then if you want to find it out whose number is this square, you just have to take it out one number out of one pair, which means 2, 3 and 7, and you just have to multiply all this, you will get 42. Now see the next example. This question is asking that given number is not a perfect square. So again we need to find out their factors. If there are pair are equal factor, then the number is a perfect square. So here in this 13 has no factor, the next factor, so this means the pair of 13 is not completed. So the given number 6292 is not a perfect square. Simple. Now so you can see 2 has a factor, 11 has a factor, and 13 has no factor, so given number is not a perfect square. Next example, example number 4, you can see here. So the question is something different. It is asking for the given number, what number to be least number to be multiplied to the given number to make it a perfect square, which means the given number is not a perfect square. We have to make it a perfect square. So what number to be get multiplied in that number? So to find that number, we have to make again the prime, we have to find the prime factors of that number. So in this you will get after making the prime factorization, you will find that 3 has no other factor. Again 3 has no pair, so which means there is a missing factor, that is 3. So we need to multiply this number by 3. If you multiply this number by 3, you will have a factor of 3 in this number. So here one thing is important, there is no need to originally multiply the given number 3 6 7 5 by 3. No, we just have to mention that this number will be multiplied by 3 to make it a perfect square. Okay, so this means we have a factor of 3. Now question is also asking for whose square the new number is. So now we have a factor of 3 5 and 7, so you just have to multiply 3 5 and 7, you will get 105. So 105's square is equal to the new number. So in the next example, question is asking for what least number to be divided in the given number. So the number is 6300. We will have the same prime factorization. You will get that 7 has no factor. So the difference is कि अगर क्वेश्चन में पूछता व्हाट नंबर टू बी मल्टीप्लाई, सो जिसका पेयर नहीं है उस नंबर से मल्टीप्लाई कर देते हैं. बट नाउ द क्वेश्चन इज आस्किंग फॉर व्हाट नंबर टू बी डिवाइड. सो डिवाइड में क्या करना है, वी हैव टू रिमूव दैट फैक्टर. जो फैक्टर एक्स्ट्रा है जिसका पेयर नहीं है उसको हटाना है. तो हटाने के लिए क्या करेंगे, वी जस्ट हैव टू डिवाइड द नंबर. नो नीड टू ओरिजिनली डिवाइड, वी जस्ट हैव टू मेंशन दैट द नंबर टू बी डिवाइडेड बाय 7. नाउ 7 से डिवाइड हो जाएगा जब गिवन नंबर. सो नाउ वी डोंट हैव, वी आर नॉट हैविंग द फैक्टर ऑफ 7, वी ओनली हैव अ फैक्टर ऑफ 3 5 एंड 2. सो गेट मल्टीप्लाई 3 5 एंड 2, you will have 30. So which means the new number is a square of 30. 30 is a square. So your first exercise is based on this same given example. Do it yourself and try to find your problems. Now let's see the properties of a perfect square number. So there are some properties, we'll find it out how many are they. So first property, let's see, that is if a number is ending with 2 3 7 and 8, which means that given number will never be a perfect square. यानी अगर कोई नंबर 2 3 या 7 और 8 से एंड हो रहा है तो वो नंबर कभी भी परफेक्ट स्क्वायर नहीं होगा. इन दिस एग्जाम्पल यू कैन सी 82 93, these number can't be a perfect square number. Okay, see the next property number 2. Here it is given that if a number is ending with a odd number of zeros, that can't be or that never be a perfect square. Same, which means you can see this the given example, there are the zeros are in the odd numbers 1 3. You just have to count the zeros. If the zeros are in odd numbers, so which means the given number is not a perfect square. Here one thing is need to understand that if there are even number of zeros, so it doesn't mean the given number is always a perfect square. No, it may be a perfect square, but here we are understanding the property that how a number can't be a perfect square. Okay, now see the property number 3. If we divide a given number by 3 and it remains the remainder 2, so the given number will not be a perfect square. Okay, अगर कोई गिवन नंबर है उसको अपन 3 से डिवाइड करके देखेंगे और उसमें रिमाइंडर 2 रह रहा है, विच मीन्स द गिवन नंबर इज़ नॉट अ परफेक्ट स्क्वायर. यू कैन सी 170. इफ आई डिवाइड इट बाय 3, you will have a remainder after division 2. You can see there, here the 2 remains, so which means 170 is not a perfect square number. Okay, the next property is also same as property number 3. So property number 4 is if a given number we divide it by 4 and then it leaves the remainder 2 or 3, which means the given number is not a perfect square. Same, we just have to divide and see if there is a remainder 2 or 3, which means the number is not a perfect square. So these are the 4 property we have done. You just have to divide it by 4, you will get your answer. Now see the property number 5. What is that? The square of an even number is always even. What? The square of an even number is always even. You can see the examples. 2's square is always 4, 6 square is 36, 8 square is 64, and your answer is always a even number. Even number square is always even. Okay, and same property number 6, you can see it is odd numbers square is always odd. अगर किसी odd number का square आप find करोगे तो you will always get a odd number. You can see in this example 9's square 81, 5's square 25, 3's square 9. Okay, now see the property number 7. What is this? The square of a proper fraction is always smaller than the fraction, which means if I have given a number 2 by 3 and you have to make the square, so you will get 2 is a square 4, 3 is a square 9. So this 4 by 9 always has smaller value than 2 by 3. Okay, this is the property number 7. Now see the property number 8. What is this? Every natural number n we have, here I'm explaining it in a simple language. If you have two consecutive number, let's say in this example, by example I am explaining this. Let's say the given example we understood. The given example is 36 square minus 35. These are the consecutive number. मतलब 36 से पहले 35 और 36 के बाद 35 के बाद में क्या आता है 36. कॉन्जिक्यूटिव यानी लगातार नंबर. तो अगर पहले नंबर को 35 को मैं n मान लूँगी तो सेकेंड नंबर क्या होगा n + 1 35 + 1 36. So in these type of number, if these type of number are there and the question is asking for the difference of these square, इन दोनों का स्क्वायर करके उन दोनों के बीच का डिफरेंस पूछ रहे हैं कॉन्जिक्यूटिव नंबर का. ओके, तो इस तरह के क्वेश्चन में आपको क्या करना है, यू जस्ट हैव टू ऐड अप ऑल द गिवन नंबर. जो आपके दोनों नंबर है 36 + 35, you will have your answer. Okay, and that is 71. Property number 9 is sum of first odd natural number is always equal to n square. So here n means how many number you have taken, you just have to count that. अब यहाँ पे इसका मतलब क्या है, फर्स्ट n odd number. First n odd number means starting from 1, counting from 1 you have to take all the odd numbers. किसी भी नंबर को बीच में छोड़ना नहीं है. जैसे 1 + 5 + 9 ये गलत है. हाउ? बिकॉज आई हैव लेफ्टेड 3 and 7 here. So you have to take all the numbers like 1, 3, 5 odd numbers only, 7. So ये कितने नंबर लिए मैंने 1, 2, 3, 4 नंबर. तो 4 नंबर यानी 4 का स्क्वायर, इनका टोटल हमेशा 4 के स्क्वायर के इक्वल होगा, दैट इज 16. इफ़ यू एड अप ऑल दिस नंबर यू विल गेट अगेन 16, बट नो नीड टू एड दिस नंबर. यू जस्ट हैव टू काउंट हाउ मेनी नंबर यू हैव टेकन एंड देन जस्ट स्क्वायर दैट नंबर. यू कैन सी इन द गिवन एग्जाम्पल. यहाँ पे देखो कितने ओड नंबर्स लिए, 8, 15, 13, इन सबको काउंट करो, ये टोटल 8 है. 8 का स्क्वायर यानी 64, यानी इन नंबर को ऐड करोगे तो यू विल गेट योर आंसर 64 एंड विदाउट एडिंग यू विल गेट योर आंसर 8 स्क्वायर. Now the property number 10 is Pythagorean triplets. First we need to understand what is Pythagoras. So for that we need to understood a thing that is a right angle triangle. A right angle triangle, तो इनमें इन तीनों लाइंस, तीनों साइड्स को क्या बोलते हैं? This is called base, this is called perpendicular and this is called hypotenuse. So there is a Pythagoras theorem is there. What is that? If you square the hypotenuse and then add the square of perpendicular and base, then the answer will always equal to the hypotenuse square, which means you can see the given equation like this. Hypotenuse square is always equal to base square plus परपेंडिकुलर स्क्वायर. यानी इन तीनों नंबर के स्क्वायर में एक नंबर ऐसा होगा जिसका स्क्वायर बाकी बचे हुए दोनों नंबर के स्क्वायर के एडअप के इक्वल होगा. ओके, दैट्स कॉल्ड द पाइथागोरस थ्योरम. एंड पाइथागोरस ट्रिपलेट्स क्या होती है? दैट इज़ द 3 नंबर्स. ऐसे 3 नंबर जिसमें एक नंबर का स्क्वायर बाकी बचे हुए 2 नंबर के स्क्वायर के इक्वल कहलाता है. दैट इज़ कॉल्ड द पाइथागोरस ट्रिपलेट्स. लेट्स से 5, 2, 3 and any number. I am just taking the example. So here we need to understand that how we can find the Pythagoras triplets by the given property. Okay, so यहाँ पे प्रॉपर्टी को समझने का सीधा सा तरीका यह है. आप ये देखो, द ट्रिपलेट्स इक्वेशन क्या थी? हाइपोटेनस स्क्वायर इज इक्वल टू बेस स्क्वायर प्लस परपेंडिकुलर स्क्वायर. ओके, so in this property number 10 it is same. It is given n square plus m square plus n square is equal to p square. जो मैंने h plus h square is equal to p square plus b square लिखा, इसको इन्होंने n m and p से डिनोट किया है. सेम थिंग इज़ देयर. ओके, nothing is other than that. Now in this the other thing is how can you find these 3 number by some properties. So here you need to understand the 3 numbers are always 2m, m square minus 1 and the third number will always m square plus 1. ध्यान से देखो तीनों नंबर हमेशा फर्स्ट नंबर होगा 2m और ये जो 2m होगा ये स्मॉलेस्ट नंबर होता है उन तीनों नंबर में से. ओके, देन द सेकेंड नंबर इज m स्क्वायर माइनस 1 एंड द थर्ड नंबर इज m स्क्वायर प्लस 1. लेट्स टेक 2m, मैंने बता दिया, चलो क्वेश्चन में आपको दिया होगा. लेट्स टेक 2m इज इक्वल टू, या फिर स्मॉलेस्ट नंबर इज 16. सो यू कैन फाइंड the value of m here. How can you find? Just transfer 2 to the other side, you will get 8. Yani if the value of m is 8, so the first number it is always will be given in the question, that is 16. Now we have the value of m, that is 8, so you can find the next number, that is 8 square minus 1, yani 64 minus 1, that is 63. So the second number is 63. Now you can find the last, that is 8 square plus 1, yani 64 plus 1, that is 65. So this is how you can find these triplets. So confuse होने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. You always have a number in a question. एक नंबर आपको दिया होगा and that will always the smallest number, और वो smallest number आपको question में दे रखा होता है. That smallest number is always 2m. वो smallest number इन दोनों triplets में 2m ही होता है. Okay. So this is how you write down the three triplets. So these are the triplets 16, 63 and 65. If you now we'll see in the example this same. So here in the example is given in this question 8, 15 and 17. These are the triplets 10, 24 and 16, 26. How you get this number? In this the question यहाँ पे समझाने के लिए आपको पहले से m की वैल्यू दी हुई है, that is 4, and the value of m is 4. So how you get 2m? Just multiply by 4, that multiply 4 by 2, that is 8. Now m square minus 1 will be 4 square minus 1, which is 16 minus 1, 15. Then the next number is m square plus 1, that is 4 square plus 1, that is 16 plus 1, 17. So this is how you get your triplets 8, 15 and 17. These are the triplets. Now let's see question example based on the properties. First is why these number are not perfect square. So you just have to see 2, 3, 7 and 8. कोई भी नंबर अगर 2, 3, 7, 8 से एंड अप हो रहा है, so that number can't be a perfect square. Same. Now the next example, you can see there are odd numbers of zeros. काउंट करने आपको zeros, अगर वो odd number में है 1, 3, 5 here, so that number can't be a perfect square. तो ये given number यहाँ पे जो दे रखे हैं, they are not a perfect square number. Okay, now let's see the example number 3. यहाँ पे आपको बताना है whose number is even, whose number is square number is odd. So even number square is always even, odd number square is always odd. So this is a odd number, so odd होगा यहाँ पे ये, this is even, this is even and this is odd. So these are the simplest one example. Now see the example number 4. Without adding up you have to find out the sum. So without, how you will find? You just have to count the number, how many number they are taken. So in the first example 1, 3, 5, 7 and 9 and 11, how many numbers are there? 6 numbers. So which means the after adding you will get 6 square, यानी इसका टोटल हमेशा 36 होगा. No need to add the things, you just have to count the number and जितना नंबर आपके काउंटिंग में आ रहा है उसका स्क्वायर करना है. नेक्स्ट नंबर में 9 नंबर्स आ रहे हैं, यानी 9 का स्क्वायर यानी 81. So this is how you do this type of question. Let's see the next example. Find the Pythagorean triplets whose smallest number is 12. Smallest number which is 2m. smallest number कौन सा होता है? The value of 2m, that is 12, which is one triplet. This is the part of one triplet. 3 नंबर में से एक नंबर अपन को दिया हुआ है, that is 2m and that is 12. Now can you find the value of m here? Yes, that is 6. Just divide 12 by 2. Now we can find the m square minus 1, that is second triplet, that is 6 square minus 1, 35. Now the last triplet will be m square plus 1, m square plus 1, that is 6 square plus 1, that is 36 plus 1, 37. So our triplet we get is, you have to write down that all the triplets together, that is 2m the first one, second is m square minus 1 and last is m square plus 1. 2m the original value which is given in the question, that is 12. Second we have found that is 35 and last we have found that is 37. So your three triplets are 12, 35 and 37. You have to mention together at last your three triplets. you have to make to understood that the 6, the value of m is not a part of triplet. We have find the value of m for finding the another the part of triplet. 6, 35 and 37, this is the wrong. 12, 35 and 37, these three are the original triplets. 6 तो वैल्यू थी m की, जिस क्यों फाइंड करी, क्योंकि अपन को 35 और 37 फाउंड करने थे, इसलिए द ओरिजिनल नंबर इज 12, दैट इज ऑलरेडी गिवन इन द क्वेश्चन. आई होप यू गॉट अंडरस्टूड दिस. नाउ सी दिस एग्जाम्पल. व्हाट इज दैट? 2 कॉन्जिक्यूटिव. जब भी 2 कॉन्जिक्यूटिव नंबर दिखे और उन दोनों के स्क्वायर के बीच का डिफरेंस पूछ रहे हैं, व्हाट वी हैव टू डू इज वी हैव टू मेंशन दैट फर्स्ट नंबर इज n+1 and second number is n. So if 336 is a n, then second number is 337, that is n+1, and the question is asking their difference, squares difference. So your answer will always be add up the given number. इन दोनों को add करके बताना है. So your answer is 673. Okay, I hope you got this value, this example better. Now what is this? Using the identity a plus b square is equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square, you have to understood this algebraic equation first. आपको ये याद रखनी पड़ेगी, ये क्वेश्चन में भी मेंशन हो सकती है, बट यू हैव टू रिमेंबर दिस. a प्लस b होल स्क्वायर इज ऑलवेज इक्वल टू a स्क्वायर प्लस 2ab प्लस b स्क्वायर. सो आपको जो गिवन नंबर होगा उसको इस तरह स्प्लिट करना है, इस जो गिवन जो गिवन इक्वेशन है उसमें. जैसे क्या नंबर दे रखा है 609 एंड यू नीड टू स्क्वायर ऑफ दैट नंबर. सो व्हाट वी आर गोना डू इज we have to split the number as a plus b's whole square. How you find that number? You can say 609, you can write this number as 600 plus 9. 600 plus 9 कितना होता है 609. या सो ये मैंने a को assume कर लिया और this can be assume as a b. So we can say that 600 plus 9's whole square is equal to 609's square. या you can see in this यहाँ पे भी लिखा हुआ है 600 plus 9. So we can say 600 plus 9's whole square यानी a plus b's whole square. So how you have to write after this? a's square यानी 600 square. So how we'll write this 600 square? First we'll write down 600 square, then plus 2ab, 2, then a is 600 and b is 9. And last plus b's square, that is 9 we have assumed, that is 9's square. So this is how our equation looks like. Same the question in example it is already mentioned here. So now you just have to work up on the given mentioned equation. 600 square कितना हो जाएगा, आपको ये लिखना पड़ेगा 600 square. 600 square is 36 and 4 zeros. How you get this? 6 square we know that is 36. So 600 का स्क्वायर कितना होगा, ये हमेशा ध्यान रखो. जितने भी ज़ीरोज़ आपके क्वेश्चन में होते हैं उससे डबल ज़ीरोज़ के डबल आपके स्क्वायर नंबर में आ जाते हैं. ओके जैसे 40 का स्क्वायर, 4 का स्क्वायर वी नो दैट इज़ 16. सो 40 स्क्वायर 1600. सो सेम 600 स्क्वायर का क्या हो जाएगा 36 प्लस 2 ज़ीरोज़ होते हैं 600 में, वी हैव 4 ज़ीरोज़ इन दैट. सो यू जस्ट हैव टू देन work on all the given numbers. So you will have these numbers and then at last you have to add all these number. 3,60,000, 10,881. You have to just add up all this number and then 6 plus 1 7. This is your answer. 609 square is 370,881. So this is how you have to solve these type of questions. Same the 725. आपको क्या करना है 700 and plus 25. आपको ये सोचना पड़ेगा. You have to think about the number. So how you get these 725? By simplest form. कैसे भी split कर सकते हो, but 700 plus 25 will be easiest one. Same in the next one. Using the identity a minus b's whole square. वहाँ पे प्लस बी था, यहाँ पे क्या है माइनस बी होल स्क्वायर. दैट इज़ ऑलवेज ए स्क्वायर माइनस 2ab प्लस बी स्क्वायर. यहाँ पे माइनस 2ab होगा बस. सो यहाँ पे वही सेम चीज़ करनी है आपको, बट हियर वी नीड टू टेक इन द माइंड दैट इज़ हियर माइनस इज़ देयर. सो नंबर इज़ 491. सो वी हैव टू अज्यूम टू नंबर्स. थिंक अबाउट द टू नंबर दैट गिव्स 491 बाई माइनस दैट नंबर. जैसे 500 माइनस 9 पहला नंबर मैंने 500 अज्यूम किया और सेकंड बी एज आई हैव अज्यूम एज ए 9, सो यू गेट 491 विच मीन्स 400 माइनस 9 स्क्वायर यानी ए स्क्वायर माइनस बी स्क्वायर इज ऑलवेज इक्वल टू ए स्क्वायर माइनस 2, a is 500, b is 9, then plus b's square that is 9 square. Now again you just have to solve this equation. वापस equation को solve करना है. 500 square that is 25, 4 0 आ जाएंगे, 2 zeros हैं, and then you just have to solve the equation. At last this number 9000 will be in subtracted the given number. जो बाकी दो नंबर ऐड होंगे and minus 9000 होके you will get your answer, that is 241081. This is how you have to solve these type of question. Next number is 289, so think about the number, that is 300 minus 11. You will get 289 यानी A है 300 and B है 11. Same you have to split the number in like the equation and you get your answer. Now at last, product of two consecutive odd or consecutive even numbers. So consecutive means मैंने आपको पहले भी बताया था लगातार नंबर. तो इन दोनों का जब प्रोडक्ट करेंगे चाहे वो इवन हो, देयर आर टू कंडीशन. फर्स्ट इवन कंडीशन दैट इज एंड सेकेंड इज ओड कंडीशन. जब नंबर ओड होंगे consecutive odd number, consecutive like this, take an example. वो कॉन्जिक्यूटिव ओड नंबर क्या होते हैं 1 3 5 7 9 और कॉन्जिक्यूटिव इवन नंबर क्या होते हैं 2 4 6. कॉन्जिक्यूटिव मीन्स नॉन कोई भी नंबर बीच में छूटना नहीं चाहिए. सो कॉन्जिक्यूटिव ओड और इवन नंबर के प्रोडक्ट पूछ रहे हैं. जैसे फर्स्ट एग्जांपल 49 इन मल्टीप्लाई बाय 51, ओड नंबर है 49, 50 छूट गया क्योंकि इवन था, देन 51 कॉन्जिक्यूटिव नंबर्स हैं. नाउ वी हैव टू मल्टीप्लाई द नंबर. सो 49 हाउ यू गेट, आपको एक ऐसा नंबर सोचना है इन दोनों के बीच का नंबर रहेगा, वो क्या है 50. 50 में से 1 गया 49 और 50 प्लस 1 51. नाउ व्हाट टू डू, we have to know about an equation that is a square minus b square. What is that? A plus b and a minus b. What is that? So you have to understood that equation, that is a square minus b square is equal to a plus b, a minus b. Now we have assumed a and b, that is 50 minus 1 and 50 plus 1. 50 is a and 1 is b. So that is we have a plus b and in minus b we have. What we have to do is we have to, what is the equation? A square minus b square, not a minus b's whole square. Whole square अलग होता है, a square minus b square is different. So a square minus b square करना है अपन को लास्ट में. a square a plus b and a minus b is equal to a square minus b square. a क्या है 50 यानी 50 स्क्वायर और b क्या है 1 यानी 1 का स्क्वायर. 50 का स्क्वायर जो भी आएगा उसमें 1 का स्क्वायर सब्ट्रैक्ट करना है, यू विल गेट योर आंसर. जैसे 30 एंड 32 है तो इन दोनों के बीच का नंबर क्या है 31. तो 30 कैसे आएगा 31 माइनस 1 और 32 कैसे आएगा 32 प्लस 1. तो आपको इन दोनों का स्क्वायर में 1 करना है. ओके, नाउ वी हैव अंडरस्टूड ऑल द प्रॉपर्टी दैट आर दीज. First is these number not a perfect, end up with 2 3 7, not a perfect square. Odd number is always odd, even number is always even. And then fraction number जो ओरिजिनल स्क्वायर नंबर होता है फ्रैक्शन नंबर उससे बड़ा होता है. एंड द ट्रिपलेट्स नंबर वी हैव गॉट अंडरस्टूड ऑल दीज. ये जो लास्ट में ट्रिपलेट्स और जो 10th नंबर प्रॉपर्टी है दैट इज़ मोर इम्पोर्टेंट. ए plus b's whole square and a minus b's whole square, that is important thing that you always remember in your mind. Okay, now let's get understood about the shortcut method for finding the squares. First is colon method. So to understood the colon method, I'm taking the example here. So I'm taking the example 24 square. So to need to understood this 24 square, first we have to remember the equation, that is a square plus 2ab plus b square. So here 2 and b, a and b we need. So we'll assume our number as a and b. a will be 2 and b will be 4. जो फर्स्ट नंबर होगा वो a होगा और बाकी जो सेकेंड नंबर होगा वो b होगा. ओके, नाउ 20 प्लस 4 अज्यूम नहीं करना कि 20 प्लस 4 4 नहीं, अपन को इसमें सेपरेट अज्यूम करना है. a प्लस b अज्यूम करेंगे. a इज़ 2 and b इज़ 4. नाउ 24 स्क्वायर वी आर डूइंग. सो here we know that a is 2 and b is 4. Now we'll make the columns. How many terms we are having? 3 terms, a square plus 2ab and b square. So we'll make 3 columns, a square, 2ab and b square. अब a की वैल्यू क्या है? 2 and b's वैल्यू इज़ 4. We already have mentioned it earlier. अब a square यानी 2's square we have to mention here. So we'll write down 2's square. Now 2ab, 2a क्या है? 2 and b is 4. Now at last 4's square. Now we just have to work on that. 2's square 4, यहाँ पे कितना आ जाएगा? 16 and now last 16. अब क्या करना है? We just have to take the last value of these and the another digit will be transfer to the next digit to add upon that. यहाँ से 6 नीचे आ जाएगा और ये 1 इधर जाके ऐड हो जाएगा, तो यहाँ पे कितना बन जाएंगे? 17. अब इस 17 का 7 जो है, वेट स्पेस नहीं है यहाँ पे, sorry for that, 1 we have added here and we'll get 17. So 17 में से 7 जो डिजिट लास्ट है वो यहीं रहेगी और 1 आगे जाके ऐड हो जाएगा. सो 7 आई मेकिंग हियर और 4 + 1 कितना हो जाएगा? 5. सो आर लास्ट डिजिट आर 5, 7 and 6. यहाँ पे वापस समझते हैं अपन. देखो, आई हैव मेड 3 कॉलम्स, a स्क्वायर प्लस 2ab प्लस b स्क्वायर. a स्क्वायर यानी 2's स्क्वायर, b स्क्वायर यानी 2, 2 and 4 एंड b's स्क्वायर इज़ 16 एंड 4 स्क्वायर. तो ये क्या आया था? 4, ये 16 एंड दिस इज़ 16. अब क्या करेंगे? लास्ट वैल्यू लेंगे. सो यहाँ पे क्या आएगी? लास्ट वैल्यू 6 और ये 1 यहाँ पे आके ऐड हो जाएगा एंड देन विल गेट 17. अब ये 7 यहाँ रहेगा और दिस 1 विल एडेड ऑन द नेक्स्ट, दैट विल 5 और लास्ट डिजिट जो रहेगी वो पूरी लेंगे, दैट इज़ 5. सो आर लास्ट डिजिट्स आर 5, 7 and 6. सॉरी, 5, 7 and 6. सो द 24th square it 5, 7, 6. Now let's see the second shortcut method is diagonal method. So I'm taking an example to make it understood. Let's take 32's square. So what we have to do, 32 has 2 digits, so we will make 2 by 2 matrix. Okay, 2 ही column होंगे और 2 ही rows होंगे. Now we just have to mention the digit 32 like this and then we have to make the diagonal in each square box. Now what we have to do, we just have to multiply like this. 3 multiplied by 3, what we know? 9. But 9 only have 1 digit, so we'll make 0 there and 0, 9. So 3 multiplied by 2, 0, 6, 4. And now this 2 multiplied by 3, what we need? 6. Now 6 will be like this, 0, 6. 2 multiplied by 2, we get 0, 4. Now what we have to do, we just have to add the number in between the diagonals. So first, in the first diagonal there is a number 4, so we just have to mention 4 like this. Now in the second diagonal there is 6 plus 6, 0 and there is 12. So what we have to do, we'll write down only 2 here and this 1 will be go to the next forward and then will be added to the next digit. There is 9 only and 9 plus 1, 10. Now we'll mention only 0 and 1 will be get plus in the next digit. So again the 1 is there only. So 1, 0, 2, 4. So our last digit is 1, 0, 2, 4, which means 32's square is 1, 0, 2, 4. Let's take another example, 64's square. Again there is only 2 digits, so we'll make 2 by 2 matrix and then we'll make the diagonals in between all the squares and then we'll have to mention just 64 on horizontally and vertically this side. Now we just have to multiply the each box. 6 multiplied by 6, 36, 6 multiplied by 4, 24. Next digit 6 multiplied by 4, 24 and 4 multiplied by 4, 16. Now we'll add the number. So here only 6 is there, then 4 plus 4 plus 1, 9 and then 6 plus 2 plus 2, 10, 0 will mention and 1 will be added to the next digit, that is 3 plus 1, 4. Now our answer is the digit we get 4096, which means 64's square is 4096. Let's take an example in the book. 47 is there in the colon method. So A is 4 and B is 7 we assume. So we just have to mention the digit by as the terms is given. So 4's square 16, 2AB 56 and B's square 7 square 49. So this 9 will go to the next digit and 4 will be added in the next digit. This gives 60. So 0 will be mentioned and 6 will be added to the next digit. At last we get 22. So we just mention all the digit at the last box, that is 22. So your answer is 2209. Let's take an example of a diagonal method. So here is 72. So we'll make 2 by 2 matrix. We just mention 7, 2, 7 and 2, and then we'll multiply like this. 7 multiply by 7, 7 multiply by 2, 7 multiply by 2, 2 multiply by 2, and then we just have to add the digits. So here 4 plus 4 8, and 9 plus 1 11, and 1 only will be mentioned and 1 will be added to the next digits. 4 plus 1 5. So your answer is 5 1 8 4. So which means 72's square is 80. So 5184. So you can make the 3 by 3 digit if the question has 3 digits in that. Okay, so here in this question 527, so which means 3 digits, so we have to make 3 by 3 matrix. 3 square होंगे each row and each column. Then we just have to mention 527, 527. Again we have to multiply all the digits like diagonally. 5 multiply by 5 25, 5 multiply by 2 10, 5 multiply by 7 35, then 2 multiply by 5 10, and 2 multiply by 2 04, 2 multiply by 7 14, next digit 7 multiply by 5 57 35, 7 multiply by 2 14, and 7 multiply by 7 49. Now we just have to add the numbers in between the diagonals. So first is 9, second we get 12, we'll just mention 2 and then 1 will be added to the next we get 16 as a total, and 1 is of the the one we have forward, which gets 17, and same as you will get your all the digit at last. You just have to mention the last digit of each number. 9 2 7 7, this 7 next digit, and at last 2. So 527, which gives your answer 27729. Hope you got understood. Now let's come to the next topic, that is square roots. Now what we know that what is squares. Now what is square roots? Let's take an example of squares. 5 square is 25, we know, but what happen if I transfer this square to the other side? This will happen that this will transfer as a root. What is root? So 5 squares is 25, we know, but if I write only 5 to the this side and transfer the square to the other side, this make the root. This sign we call the root, and under this root there is 25. Now what we need to know is what is the number that gives 5 as the same number get multiplied by itself. Okay, so we know that 5 multiplied by 5 gives 25. So this 5 multiplied by 5 under root gives the, which will be equal to the 5. So here in your book the same it is written square root. The square root of a number x is that number which when multiplied by itself gives x as the product. Okay, for example root 4. Root 4 we know 2 multiplied by 2, and this gives the same number 2. So 4 root is equal to 2. So what number to be multiplied by itself to give the same number? Now how we'll get to know that square root? By prime factorization. So we just have to we'll apply the same method as we apply in the squares. So it is asking for 325 square. In the prime method we'll make prime factorization, and then we'll make the pair. We have to find out the pairs. So here 2 has a pair, 3 has a pair, and 3 again has a pair, which means 2 times, which means there is a 1 2 3 and there is 3. So we just have to multiply all these number. 3 multiply by 3 multiply by 2, which gives 18. So the root 324 answer is 18, which means 18 multiplied by 18 gives 324. Same examples, same we will do, same things we has done in the prime factorization with the squares, we'll do with the square roots. Here the question is asking what least number to be multiplied with this number. So again we'll do the same prime factorization, and which factor there is missing factor we have to multiply this number to that number. Okay, same examples are there. So this 3D is based on this square root prime factorization method. So now we will understood the next method, that is square root by long division methods. How we will find out the square root of a perfect square number with the long division method. So you have to be, this is an important method, you have to be make to understood very carefully. So here the example, same example I am taking, 780. For what we have to do, we have to make this line like this as a prime factorization, but here we are taking the long division method. For that we have to make the pairs from the last of the given number. So 84 make a pair but 7 left, so we'll make 7 as a 7. okay, no need to be make 0 as a first. So अब क्या करना, आपको 7 के आपको ऐसा नंबर ढूंढना है जो एक परफेक्ट स्क्वायर नंबर है, वो या तो 7 के इक्वल हो या 7 से छोटा होना चाहिए. ओके, सो परफेक्ट स्क्वायर नंबर वी नो दैट स्टार्ट फ्रॉम 4 देन 9. सो 9 तो बड़ा हो गया, अब 4 इससे छोटा है, यानी 7 इन दोनों के बीच में कहीं लाई कर रहा है. सो वी विल टेक 4. अब 4 किसका स्क्वायर है, 2 का. सो नाउ वी हैव टू मेंशन 2 लाइक दिस हियर एंड 2 ऑन द अपर साइड, और एक और बार 2 लिखेंगे इस 2 के नीचे जस्ट यहाँ, और ये दोनों ऐड होंगे, ये दोनों 2 ऐड होंगे और 7 में से 4 सब्ट्रैक्ट होगा. सो 2 + 2 4 एंड 7 - 4 गिव्स 3. ओके, नाउ द नेक्स्ट होल पेयर 84 कम टू द नेक्स्ट. ओके, पूरा पेयर नीचे आएगा. अब क्या करेंगे, ये जो 4 अपने ऐड किया, 2 ऐड करने के बाद आया, इस 4 को एक ऐसे नंबर से मल्टीप्लाई करना है जो उसके पास में भी रहेगा वंस प्लेस पे, और उसी नंबर से जो उसको वंस प्लेस अपन बनाएंगे उसी नंबर से उसको मल्टीप्लाई करना है, और वो जो अपना आंसर होगा वो 384 के इक्वल आना चाहिए, बिकॉज वी नीड 384. आई एम मेंशनिंग ऑल दिस अगेन हियर एज देयर वाज नो स्पेस देयर. सो यहाँ तक अपन ने कर लिया था. 2 + 2 यहाँ इसको सब्ट्रैक्ट करने के बाद 384 और इनको ऐड करने के बाद 4 आया था. अब मैं आपको बता रही थी, तो 4 1 और 1 अगर मैं लेती हूँ उस 4 के वंस प्लेस पे, तो 1 से ही मल्टीप्लाई करूँगी एंड दिस गिव्स 41. सेम अगर मैं 2 लेती हूँ तो 2 से ही मल्टीप्लाई करूँगी और दिस गिव्स 84. सो ऐसे ही आपको नेक्स्ट डिजिट करते जाना है और एक ऐसा नंबर ढूंढना है जो 384 के जस्ट छोटा हो या उसके इक्वल हो. सो ऐसा कौन सा नंबर आप इस 4 के पास में वंस प्लेस में और उसी नंबर को उसी के नीचे से मल्टीप्लाई करोगे कि 384 के इक्वल आए. तो ऐसा करने के लिए आपको you have to choose a number that gives 384. so 4 if I multiply it by 8 this gives 64, यानी यहाँ पे आएगा 4, 6 will be and then 624 and 384, which means जो नेक्स्ट नंबर होगा जो 4 के पास में आएगा वो क्या होगा, 8. so this 384 we will write down 3 under the 384. क्या क्या अपन ने या और जो 8 जो नंबर अपन ने चूज़ किया था 4 से मल्टीप्लाई करने के लिए विल मेंशन टू द अपर साइड विद 2. जो 2 सबसे पहले लिखा था उसके पास में मेंशन करेंगे एंड दैट्स आर आंसर. दिस 28 इज़ आर आंसर. अगेन यहाँ पे अपन को दोनों को सब्ट्रैक्ट करना है और दिस साइड अपना कंप्लीट हो चुका है, तो 48 में 8 ऐड करने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. ओके, सो दिस रूट ऑफ 784 इज़ 28. I hope you got understood it. Let's take this next example, 5329. What we have to do, first we have to make this line and then we have to make the pair of the given number. 29 is the first pair and the second pair is 53. अब क्या करना है, 53 से जस्ट छोटा परफेक्ट स्क्वायर नंबर ढूंढना है, दैट इज़ 49. और 49 किसका स्क्वायर नंबर है, 7 का. सो विल मेंशन 7 लाइक दिस एंड देन 7 + 7 14, और ये इसमें से सब्ट्रैक्ट 49 होने के बाद बचेगा 4. देन नेक्स्ट डिजिट 29, पूरा पेयर नीचे आएगा. अब ये जो 14 है उसके पास में कौन सी डिजिट लें जिससे 249 अपना आंसर आए, और उसी नंबर से उसको मल्टीप्लाई करना है. सो विल टेक 3. तो 3 × 3 9 एंड 4 × 2 12 + 1 3 × 1 429, विच मीन्स here we have to mention 429 and 3 will be mentioned like this to this ones place with the 14 and then 3 there is no need to add now because the question is completed as we get 429. so यहाँ आंसर क्या है, 73. hope you got understood the chapter. thank you so much.